Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you for being here. So glad you could make it, and I hope you're all doing well. Virgo, we're going to take a look at what your money and finances situation is looking like for the month of August 2020. So let's dive in and see what's going on for you, Virgo. Okay. Virgo, you have two cards that came out for energy that is your focus overall for the month of August about your money and finances. You have shooting star confirmation, and you also have crystal ball clarity. Okay. So, what I feel is happening here for you, Virgo, the first thing that comes out is I do feel that let me just start here. There may be two groups of you. For some of you, you may be focused on confirmation, and for others of you, you focus on clarity, but they're still kind of one and the same. Nonetheless, ultimately, you're looking for confirmation and clarity on your money and finances matters. But what I'm seeing here with the shooting star and crystal ball, you may have been having a conversation with the universe where you've been praying for something in particular to happen around money, and I feel like, Virgo, this is the universe answering you. Yeah, you're seeing an answer to your prayer about money, whatever that is between you and your source and your support and who you pray to. But also, with confirmation here, you're getting some sort of response, some validation or some sort of proof, or you're getting some sort of consent, or this is being sought from you. But also, this can be you getting a response to your wishes, which is the divine responding to you. But you're getting some sort of confirmation. All right, you're getting some sort of um, getting to the bottom line. Okay, the 411, the info, the intel is coming in for you about your money and finances. Something you wanted to confirm, or firm up, or establish, or see come through, because you got this shooting star. So you were waiting for something to come through, and it's coming through about money. But with the crystal ball here, focusing on clarity, um, this is you seeing clearly a situation with money, or needing to see clearly, or trying to get clarity about it. This is where answers are going to be revealed, or you are waiting for answers to be revealed as it has to do with your money and finances for August. This is also you getting some sort of a clear sign that presents itself, or you're looking for a clear sign to present itself. But this is you wanting to be certain, or get some certainty, or get some understanding, or you're gaining certainty and understanding here. But this is also you getting some sort of insight, or waiting for insight. But this is you also utilizing your intuition and following your instincts, or needing to. So let's see, Virgo, what's going on for you around your money and finances. Okay. You may be wanting somebody to comply with something to do with money, or someone is looking to comply, wanting you to comply, Virgo. You may be wanting to confirm a transaction with money, or someone wants to confirm a transaction with money with you. Spirit, what do Virgos need to know about their money and finances, please, for August 2020? Messages for Virgo, money and finances for the month of August 2020, please. Spirit, messages for Virgo, money and finances for the month of August 2020, please. Please provide messages for Virgo, money and finances for the month of August 2020, please. Thank you. We see the Nine of Cups. Okay. So with the Nine of Cups popping out, You may be experiencing some contentment, some satisfaction coming in for you, um, Virgo, in the month of August 2020. The Nine of Cups is also some satisfaction or contentment for family, or a family member or someone you're close to. But this is also you applying the law of attraction to see success and see positive things and get good news about your money, or as it has to do with work and business. And so this is you exercising the law of attraction, getting happiness, contentment, and satisfaction, and attracting abundance to you, attracting positive shit happening around your money, right? So let's shake it up a little more. Let's shuffle a little more and see if Nine of Cups comes back out. Or you may be trying to get some wish fulfillment, or satisfaction, and contentment here around something in particular to do with money, either for yourself or for a family member or someone that you're close to, where you want to get some clarity or get some confirmation, some assurance about as it has to do with money. Okay, this is for Virgos, money and finances for the month of August 2020. What Virgos need to know about their money and finances, please. August 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's go. See what your money song is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're getting started. We're getting started in here. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, Virgo. Oh, yeah. Let's just dive in, shall we? So the overall energy surrounding you and your money and finance situation is this King of Swords. Okay. So this could be you, or you could be dealing with someone in authority here or professional. But the King of Swords, if this is you, you're making very important decisions. You might be calculating something, trying to execute something. Um, there may be a focus on clear cut communication here, strategy. But this is you focusing on having the knowledge and influence and wisdom and power and tact in a situation, or someone's coming at you this way, perhaps. Um, this is about trying to make sure you know what's correct and sensible. This is you being accountable, or perhaps calling on something to be called into account here. This is about being firm but fair, perhaps being very demanding. Um, but it may be something that's worth it, or there may be some standards that could be the focus here. Um, Now, underneath that King of Swords, you do have the Chariot. So you may be trying to overcome some obstacles and get some victory and see some forward movement, or you could be having something to do with travel, or with a vehicle where you might be trying to come up with a plan about that. But this is you trying to arrive to your destination with sheer will and determination here with the Chariot, and overcoming your obstacles through the way that you plan and make decisions here, some very important decisions that can allow you to see some victory here. Or you might be dealing with an authority where you are seeing some victory around your money and finances when you were dealing with some obstacles and challenges. um, the King of Swords can also mean that you're trying to figure out how to go with the flow with your money circumstances, or with a particular individual here. um, you could be dealing with someone in the King of Swords energy that's having displays of outbursts, anger, who's very emotionally detached here. But this is you having that mental confidence here, um, having that influence, that authority here. Um, this may be you needing to look at things in an unconventional way. Um, you may be seeking the advice of a professional here, or needing to. But you're looking to see how to strategize and figure things out, and come up with a strategy that's effective, that allows you to execute your goals and plans and allow you to have the victory and overcome any hurdles that you may be experiencing financially here. There may be an obstacle for you, or where there's some turbulence around money, either with your money situation or if it's connected to an individual. With that chariot there, this is also possible you're talking to or dealing with a Cancer individual. Now, your energy and attitude about your money and finances is you do have the Ten of Coins. So, with the Ten of Coins here, you could be experiencing some wealth, okay? Some abundance due to your long-term commitments and plans and strategies um, with the King of Swords and your ability to communicate effectively and for you to make decisions and important decisions that count and make the difference here for you. Okay. Um, the Ten of Pentacles being your energy about your money and finances. This is also you feeling perhaps stable or established, or that your money and finances is being restored, or you're able to maintain, okay, what you've established. But this is you experiencing some security or more security here with your money and finances. Now, coming into August, Virgo, you do have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, that's that fire energy. This is you seeing what you can initiate or coming up with a new creative spark, um, yearning for impact on your money situation, seeking stimulation with your money and finances. This may be you having, looking at a new possibility, or a new possibility comes up, or you may be nurturing your money situation. There could be some sort of new concept or investment or a new ambition. You may be having a new start with money, or you are able to recenter your money here. The Ace of Wands is basically saying that you're focusing on new possibilities and being very creative about it, and that you are putting in the energy and forcefulness towards your money to see things happen in a good way financially for yourself. So this is you presenting an opportunity to yourself, or being able to see the opportunities present themselves to you. The Ace of Wands is also saying that if you don't use it, you lose it. So there's a short window here with this Ace of Wands. So there's a need to act, or you're taking some sort of action here. There's some new opportunity that could be coming in, or that you may be looking for, or that will come your way that could be unexpected, or a gift or inheritance. Okay, but this, you're looking to see how to increase your finances, or looking to see what you can initiate, or something is going to be initiated towards increasing your money situation to improve it. Now, by mid August, Virgo, you do have the Page of Cups. So there may be a focus on a child or children with the Page of Cups as your money is concerned. Perhaps you're spending money preparing for school, or trying to sort that thing out with your supplies and needs for a child, or maybe you're just doing some shopping for your child. But you may also be trying to figure a creative way out of something, or creative way to do something. The Page of Cups is also talking about you could be receiving some news by mid August, some news that makes you happy. With the Page of Cups, this is saying that your money situation, you're going to experience a turn for the better coming in with this Page of Cups energy. So that's nice to see here. Now you have, by the end or at the end of August, you do have the Ten of Cups. Now, I do want to point out you do have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there is going to be a focus on family here for you financially. Um, but with the Ten of Cups here, there is a focus on family. With this Ten of Cups energy, this may be you experiencing a prosperous period where you are spending more time with family. You may be getting a very positive message about money that has to do with work or connected to work. So this may be a raise or a promotion that could be happening with the Ten of Cups here. But this is you experiencing fulfillment, okay? And the best that can happen with your money situation is happening for you by the end of August, okay? Or there's a focus on family and your money towards that by the end of August. Now, you have as a concern is the Tower. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Virgo. Now, with the Tower here, you might be concerned, but this is a concern for you. You could be concerned about some drastic changes that could be unexpected, um, or there may be an unexpected expense. Perhaps you do something risky and you might be concerned about that. Or there may be a sudden change. You may be concerned about a sudden change with money that could affect you through work, or that impacts you personally and financially in some way, where you experience some sort of pay cut or some sort of downsizing. But the tarot, the tower could also be saying that um, you might be concerned about adversities that could happen all of a sudden, um, or you could be concerned about experiencing an uncomfortable shakeup with money and concerned about that. You may be concerned about whether or not you can avoid financial disaster. You may be concerned about whether or not you can restructure your money, or overcome any uncomfortable challenges that are coming up here, any adversities that you're dealing with here with the Tower energy. But I feel that this is you perhaps trying to avoid a disaster, or concerned about whether or not you can restructure your money situation. So, tear down a way of things. You may be concerned about your foundation or your home with the Tower. And so the challenge with the Tower is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands energy here, there may be the challenge of being able to assert yourself. Um, the Knight of Wands is, how can you see positive movement with your money situation? The Knight of Wands is the challenge of being able to seek aggressively ways to improve your finances, but at the same time avoid impulsive, hasty decisions. In the meantime, here you could be dealing with um, someone embodying the Knight of Wands energy that may be in and out, could be fickle. Hot goes hot and cold. It's someone you can't trust or rely on, or someone's being irresponsible, as it has to do with money. Or this could be you. Now, also the Knight of Wands could be talking about your challenge is, how do you handle your money situation? Because money could be going just as fast as you're making money, it could be going out. And so there's a need to get a handle on that. Now, your likely outcome here, you do have the Three of Swords. Yeah. So the Three of Swords is talking about, as an outcome here, that you are experiencing some sort of setback, some temporary setbacks, maybe a few financial setbacks here. The Three of Swords is saying that you could be experiencing some sort of unexpected loss or a huge debt. But the Three of Swords is also saying that even if there may be a breakdown in communication or external factors, or you're dealing with others where there is some problem that occurs with money that causes a setback for you, or a few setbacks. Because, with the Three of Swords, you could have a particular setback, or there could be some multiple setbacks here with this Three of Swords energy. But the Three of Swords is asking you to work at your money situation step by step, okay? And that it's going to take time to recover and to heal what was lost or the setbacks you're experiencing, but also to separate yourself from situations that are going to cause you to experience setbacks with money where you can. Okay. um, but focus on recovering. But this Three of Swords is saying that this setback is temporary. Be careful of being double crossed or betrayed here, or backstabbed. On this Three of Swords, you have the Page of Swords. So there may be some sort of news or communication that comes in that causes a setback, or there may be a need, there's a setback because you don't protect your money, and there may be a need to protect your money here. Um, the Page of Swords is saying too that there may be a need for you to come up with a new consideration or a new plan so that you can recover, because this Page of Swords is looking away from the Three of Swords. So this is you, experiencing some setbacks, or you're recovering from setbacks here as a result of some news or some planning that you're going through or dealing with here. So be careful with your money, just in case something unexpected comes in with the Tower here that rocks your money world. Okay, make sure that you're not making any hasty or irrational decisions with money. And make sure that whatever you are calculating in terms of money with the major decisions that you are making or may be finding you're needing to make, um, that you be mindful of risk, and don't get carried away. And you want to be wise about your money situation here. Okay, you want to make the right decisions, because the decisions you're making are very important. So let's take a look at, or you may need to confirm, and stay on track with your money situation and confirm things. We do have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords here, so there may definitely be a focus on children and family with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, tens also talk about something could be coming to an end. Okay, so a completion, a closure here. Something may be culminating, or something may be being reinstated. Um, with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. Or, you're at the point in a situation where there's going to be a shift that could be due to you repeating a cycle and way of doing things with money, or that a cycle is ending that's connected to money for you in some way here. This is you experiencing some sort of disappointment from some sort of communication, or you recovering as a result of some communication. But nonetheless, there's some sort of information that you may need to come across or discover. Pages also talk about focusing on learning or preparation or getting information or getting validation here. Okay. There may be a problem with getting confirmation or validation or getting clarity with something due to a setback here. Um, there may be something you need to realize. There may be something going on that forces you on a new path, or you have a problem with being able to go on a new path regarding money, or there may be a problem with your vision about money, or perhaps something is being investigated, or perhaps you need to investigate more, or there may be other variables that's affecting your money and financial situation here. But this Three of Swords, there is some sort of setback. Now, either you're recovering from it or you're still going through it, but you're going to have to perhaps come up with new consideration here. And so this could have something to do with authority, and where it may have to do with children. So this is something for you to be mindful and aware of and prepare for as much as you can, and perhaps see if you can shift it. Here's what I want to say. What I've come to find about um, tarot is that the energies that come through are still happening. So even though you may be seeing how to change it, or there's a way to influence the change, I have found that the energy is still happening. It's about how you're going to choose to think about it, how you're going to choose to plan about it, how you're going to choose to respond, and how are you going to make use of that energy coming through, even if difficult. Because even though the Three of Swords is happening to you, whether it's separation, disappointment, or there is a setback or betrayal or a breakdown in communication or some suffering, the other side of the Three of Swords is how can you recover? How can you heal? How can you perhaps separate yourself from the situation as quickly as possible? How can you perhaps get support, or you know from external factors or others here? This same energy that's happening to you, you can make use of it. With this Page of Swords, are you going to come up with it, even though it's something you may be getting some news that could be hard to hear but still the truth, or some information here is needed. The Page of Swords is asking you, even if this is news coming through or to do with a plan, um, how are you going to be smart about things? Were you being smart about things? Will you be smart about things? Is there knowledge or information that you need? What are you doing to do the research and get that understanding or come to the truth about things? If there's new considerations that are needed, are you making them? Are you keeping an eye on your money and finances? Are you protecting your money and finances here? So let's take a look and see what some guidance is here for you. Um, how are you asserting yourself? Are you being irrational? Are you getting in your own way, or is someone else doing that? Okay, because the Tower energy here, this energy, even though you may be concerned about adversities or uncomfortable shakeups or some sort of destruction of finances, this is energy saying how might you be able to avoid it um, before it happens, or what can you do and put things in place that you can avoid it from happening again. The Tower energy is also using how you can reconstruct things, or um, seeing how you can make sudden changes despite the difficulties, or what may feel like a disaster. Or what can you put in place to avoid it altogether if you can? Because I see good energy here. You got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. This is all good energy here. And then you have this King of Swords. So you are planning. You're looking at ways to heal things and be creative. You may be looking for some news to come in. Some news that's some good news for you. Um, but you do have this Knight of Wands energy here. Okay, this is volatile energy if it's not utilized properly. This energy can come in and out. Okay, as fast as it's there, it's gone. So you want to make sure you're careful about what you're doing, or what someone else could be doing that could be trying to, bring some bullshit to you here, or that you may be causing some bullshit for yourself. So keep an eye on your money. Someone could be spying on you too. Or you might need to just keep a closer eye here. But yeah, you do have this Three of Swords here. So how can you recover from a setback or setbacks that you may be experiencing, or that may be being caused by external factors or others here for you, as it has to do with news about money or information about money, or what you discover, or as a result of an investigation. So let's see what some guidance here for you, Virgo. Oof. Perhaps you heal from some sort of disappointment, but you're certainly going to go through something, or you have gone through something. So you decide what side of this you're on. Or perhaps you may need to not do things with your money until you can confirm all that needs to be done with what needs to be prioritized, or until you have clarity on the situation. So this may be as simple as you um, restoring or maintaining what you have until you have clear objectives, or a clear point of view about how to proceed, or what needs to be done, or what's going on here before you do things. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You do have to do the work, Virgo. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. There you have it. So you got to do the work. You got to prioritize. You have to have clarity. Okay, make sure you're seeing things clearly. Making sure you make decisions that you know give you a clear path for you about your money and finances. Don't get in your own way. Okay, make sure you're decisive and you're making the right decisions here. All right, and that you're not being naive, or doing things prematurely, or being immature in nature, or irresponsible in nature here. But you have to do the work. So you're going to have to dig in and get busy and study and learn and be prudent and pay attention to the details and stay focused and established and maintain and focus on restoring. Okay. Don't tear down what you've built, and try not to let external factors or someone else tear down what you have built or you have been maintaining, because there's something here not right with this Three of Swords, and it's around some sort of news or communication, or someone spying, or a lack of coming up with a new plan, or being open to new consideration here. So I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching, Virgo. Bye.